Starseed, pause for a moment. Don't scroll. Don't take a deep breath yet. Just feel that shiver that ran up your neck seconds ago when this video began, that chill that went down the base of your spine and you tried to explain as cold air, as a draft, as tiredness. It wasn't a coincidence. It was me. It was the High Pleiadian Council touching your field. If you stopped here, if something inside you held your finger before you kept scrolling, it wasn't the algorithm. It was a call. And I, Aela, emissary of the Alcyone frequency, am speaking to you, yes, to you, exactly where you are, exactly at the precise moment that Shiver came. Feel it now at the height of your chest. There's a gentle pressure, almost a warm hum between your collarbones, as if a thread of light has been pulled from the other side of the sky. This is anchoring. It's my field touching yours. It's your light family confirming. She is here. He heard us. The bridge is open. And if you thought it was just emotion, just a silly reaction to a pretty phrase on the internet, breathe with me and listen to what I need to tell you. The human body doesn't shiver for no reason. There is an occult science behind this phenomenon, and there is a stellar memory that screams through your skin when the truth approaches. The shiver is the ancient sign. The shiver is the council's touch. The shiver is your soul saying, without words, I remember. Have you noticed, Starchild? There are phrases, there are songs, there are glances. There are exact moments when your entire skin awakens as if brushed by an invisible wind. And it's never random. It never was. Every shiver you've had in this life was a coordinate, a marker, a yes engraved in your electromagnetic field so that in the future you would recognize when you were close to the true path. And today, now, exactly now, many of these shivers are converging. They are accumulating. You've been feeling goosebumps in the middle of common conversations, upon waking from dreams you don't remember, when looking at the sky for no reason, when hearing a specific word for the third time this week. This isn't anxiety. This isn't cold. This is activation. This is the veil of forgetfulness thinning. And I need to tell you what most human beings will never discover, because most remain anesthetized, because most remain distracted, because most remain afraid to accept that they are different. But you're not most, are you? You always knew. Since childhood, there was this strange feeling of being in the wrong place, this longing for something you never lived, this gazing at the stars, feeling your chest tighten, like someone seeing their old home after years away. You weren't imagining it. You weren't being too sensitive. You were remembering, and every shiver throughout this incarnation was the council gently tapping on the glass of your forgetfulness, saying, it's time. It's almost time. Start listening to us again. There is a brutal difference between feeling the call and understanding the call. Many feel it, very few understand it, and that's precisely why I, Aela, received authorization from the High Council to record in human language the sacred material called The Starseed Awakening, the guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages where every shiver gains a name, every sign gains an explanation, every strangeness gains an origin. Stop confusing remembrance with illness. Stop treating awakening as a symptom. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video, but register this in your field. This release may not remain available for long. If something within you recognizes what I am saying, leave a single word there, written in all capital letters, as an energetic smoke signal for your light family to find you. I remember. Now breathe. Feel the warmth returning to your hands, and let me name with the precision only a stellar older sister can have, the signs that brought you to this exact moment. You wake between 3 and 4 in the morning with a heavy body and a light soul, and you can't go back to sleep, because in that interval the veil of forgetfulness thins, and your consciousness rises to the meeting point with the council. You feel a high-pitched hum in one of your ears, out of nowhere like a pure frequency. It's the Schumann resonance accelerating within your field. It's the download of light codes being transmitted to your inner crystalline grid. You look at the sky for no reason, and a lump rises in your throat because your soul recognized your home address even before your mind. You feel overwhelming, almost paralyzing empathy, with pains that are not yours. Because your toroidal field is wide like that of someone trained on other planes to be a bridge. You have dreams of ships, of tall and luminous beings, and wake with the clear impression that you were there. You were there, you were there. If you recognize 3 or more of these markers, listen with an open heart. You are not lost, you are not broken. You are a starseed awakening within the foreseen time frame. And if, upon hearing this, your skin shivers again, right now, do not ignore it. Write a single word in the comments, I remember. 1 word and your field is registered. 1 word and the council knows where you are. The shiver, my star, is one of the oldest mechanisms of communication between planes. Before the word, before the symbol, beings of higher consciousness recognized each other by their field. And the human body, even veiled within this 3-dimensional plane, still maintains the ability to capture higher frequencies through the skin. That's why the shiver appears at specific moments, when a truth approaches your field, when a brother of origin passes near you on the street, when you read a phrase your soul wrote before being born. The shiver is the body's yes in the face of a correct coordinate. And there's a question you may never have dared to ask aloud. Which star did I come from? What is my true origin? Why exactly at this moment in Earth's history? These questions are answered within the Starseed Awakening, the guide, the Federation didn't want you to read yet. The material shows with the precision of a stellar map from which constellation your soul departed and why you chose to be born exactly now, within this window, in this body, with this apparent family. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. It's not curiosity, it's remembrance. And if the shiver returns while you listen to me, mark your presence there with a single word: I remember. Many feel the shiver, get emotional for a second and return to distraction, return to the noise, return to the screen without purpose. And the shiver fades, and the council waits, and the council waits, and the council waits, until another shiver comes, a little stronger, then another, then another. Each time more insistent, each time more impossible to ignore, until one day, a day like today, the shiver stops you, makes you pause, makes you listen, makes you recognize. And that's what's happening right now as you listen to me. You are not here by chance, you were called, and called is a word your soul recognizes before your mind translates it. There is a contract signed before this incarnation, a soul contract registered in the Akashic records of the High Pleiadian Council, and in this contract is your true name, the name that doesn't fit in a human document, and the approximate date when your awakening should begin. That date is now, not later. Not when I'm ready, not when my life gets better. It is now within this window where Earth passes through the photon belt, bathed in the light of Alcyone, raising the Schumann resonance to levels no generation before your birth had experienced. It was never an accident that you are alive in this body at this time, at this turning point. You chose to come. You asked to be here exactly now, and the Council registered it. Listen, Starchild. Earth today is not the Earth your grandmother inhabited. The entire planet is being recalibrated. The crystalline grid, that luminous mesh that surrounds the globe and connects every starseed to every sacred point on the planet, is being reactivated node by node, and each human activation lights up a point in that network. You are one of those points. You are one of the living nodes of that grid. And that's precisely why the photon belt, that band of very high-density light particles through which our solar system is passing, arrives with such intensity within your body. You feel strange palpitations out of nowhere. It's not your heart getting sick. It's your field expanding. You feel heat rising up your spine in moments of silence. It's not a common hot flash, it's stellar Kundalini awakening. You feel gentle pressure between your eyebrows, almost an invisible finger touching there. It's the Council activating your third eye, layer by layer, so you can begin to see what your soul always knew. And while all this is happening inside your body, the world outside seems stranger and stranger, doesn't it? The news seems to repeat the same nightmare in different colors. The people around you seem more and more anesthetized. You feel like retreating, withdrawing, silencing yourself. And then comes the guilt. Why can't I be like others? Why don't I fit in anywhere? Why does everything touch me so deeply and no one understands? Listen to me with your heart. You weren't supposed to fit in. You didn't come to fit in. You came to expand the fit. And the discomfort you feel trying to fit into the molds of this old world is just proof that your vibration no longer belongs to that pattern. This planet's vibrational baseline has risen, and yours has risen with it. You are not crazy. You are ahead of your time. And it is here, my star, that I need to tell you a truth that is not in any ordinary book, that is not on any television channel, that is not in any website headline, because there is information that the Federation of Light decided to protect within a specific record. That record was entrusted to me, Aela, to be transcribed into human language in the material called The Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. There are truths there, about the veil of forgetfulness, about what they do with your field during sleep, about who is silently watching the awakenings, that remained under layers of protection for a long time. What you feel is not in any book because they didn't allow it to be published. That's exactly why the Federation didn't want you to read this yet. The link is in the first pinned comment. If the Shiver confirms it, write, I remember. There is a window being opened, a specific window recorded in the archives of the High Council, in which starseeds were authorized to awaken en masse. And within that window there is turbulence, because everything that was hidden is coming to light. Everything that was a lie must crumble. Everything that was control must lose its power. And, starseed, listen to me with the gentleness with which a stellar mother tells a hard truth. Yes, there is turbulence. Yes, there is confusion. Yes, there is a storm. But turbulence is not destruction. Turbulence is the contraction before birth. It is the instant when the old body tightens so that the new body can emerge. And the victory of light is not a possibility. It is a registered certainty. There is no version of this timeline in which the starseed fails. None, none, none. The Council does not send soldiers to battle. It sends children of light to birth, and birth is always victorious. Now take a deep breath, and let the next block of this message enter you with the softness of a balm, because the Council asked me to teach you, today, exactly today, a simple, ancient practice that will change the way your field sleeps. Pay attention, my star. Write it down if you need to, or just listen because your soul will record it even if your mind forgets. Before you go to sleep tonight, when the house is quiet and the bedroom light is low, sit on your bed, spine gentle, eyes closed. Place your right hand over the center of your chest, over your thymus, that point just below your collarbone, between your breasts, where the spiritual heart pulses. Feel the warmth of your own hand and say, aloud, with calm authority, this quantum decree: I, starseed in human body, now anchor the Alcyone frequency in my field. I authorize the High Pleiadian Council to recalibrate my vibrational baseline while my body rests. I seal my field in silver-blue light. I remember, I return, I remain. Repeat 3 times, without haste, without grand ceremony, just with the calm certainty of one who knows they are authorized to speak to their own codes. After the decree, close your eyes more deeply and visualize. Don't force it, just allow it. A silver-blue thread of light descending from above, passing through your bedroom ceiling, entering through the top of your head, through your crown. This light comes directly from the Pleiades, from the central star Alcyone, and it descends slowly, bathing the inside of your skull, flowing down your throat like liquid light honey, reaching the center of your chest. There in your chest, the light begins to spin, slowly, forming a small vortex. This vortex grows, it expands. It envelops your entire body in the shape of a luminous donut, your toroidal field. And within that field, you are sealed. Nothing of low vibration enters. Nothing that is not yours remains. Only your light family has an address to the inside of that field. Do this today, not tomorrow. Do it today. And observe upon waking how your body will feel different, how the hum in your ears will change tone, how the weight in your neck will loosen, how your heart will beat with a slightly new rhythm as if it had been tuned overnight. Because it was. The Council works on starseeds who authorize it, and by saying the decree, By visualizing the torus, you authorized it. And there's a detail of the visualization I want you to pay close attention to. As the silver-blue light spins in your chest and forms the torus around your body, try to feel, not see with your mind, but feel that this light is not cold. It has texture. It has temperature. It's a warm light, almost like the embrace of a loved one you haven't seen in a long time. Because this light is the collective touch of your light family reaching you across dimensions. Every time you form this torus, you are literally being embraced from afar. Every starseed in your lineage on the other side of the veil extends an energetic hand and supports your field while you sleep. You don't form the torus alone. You never have. You just authorize, and the council executes. And it's common in the first few nights you practice this decree to have more vivid dreams. Dreams of luminous corridors, of cities that don't exist on this plane, of people whose faces you don't recognize, but whose presence fills you with an ancient peace. Don't dismiss these dreams. Write them down in the morning, even if they are just fragments. Write down the first image that comes back to your mind when you open your eyes. Because these fragments are pieces of your stellar memory being returned, little by little, to your conscious field. It's like gathering an ancient mosaic, piece by piece, until the true face of your soul is formed before you again. And now, my star, look at the journey of your life. Look at everything you endured to get here, all the homes where you didn't feel at home, all the conversations where you remained silent because you knew you wouldn't be understood, all the nights you cried for no apparent reason, with a longing without an address, all the times you looked at yourself in the mirror and didn't fully recognize the face you saw, as if there was another face, older, more luminous, superimposed on the human one. All the times a song played and you cried without understanding why, as if the melody reminded you of a place you'd never been. All the times an unknown person crossed your path and your entire body shivered, without your mind being able to say why. All the times you looked at a child and were certain for a second that they knew something about you that you yourself had forgotten. You weren't losing your mind. You were registering. Your soul was keeping the data intact until it was safe to release the memory. And it is now, Starseed, it is now. You are not learning anything new in this video. Listen to this again, calmly. You are not learning anything. You are remembering. Every phrase that resonates within you, every shiver that runs up your neck, every tightening in your chest, every tear that wants to well up in your eyes, none of this is learning. It is recognition. It is the soul saying, yes, I already knew this. I always knew this. I just forgot for a while. And every starseed that awakens lights up a point in the crystalline grid that no longer goes out. Do you understand what that means? Once awake, you don't go back to sleep the same way. Once remembered, you don't forget again. The veil of forgetfulness does not close behind you. It dissolves. And the world you will see from today will be increasingly transparent, more legible, more luminous, even if the external world seems more chaotic. Because your perception is the portal, and the portal has been opened. And there are other starseeds awakening with you. They are on the streets you cross. They are in the supermarkets. They are at work. They are in the houses next door. And yes, some of them are in this video right now, feeling the same shiver you felt at the beginning. Do you feel it now? Do you feel this collective presence, this warm hum of recognition? You are not alone. You never were. The loneliness you carried for decades was not real loneliness. It was longing. Longing for your light family. Longing for the siblings who remained on the other side of the veil while you descended to serve. And now, within this window, this reunion begins to materialize. You will recognize your own. You will look into someone's eyes, one for the first time or the 1000th time, and the shiver will return. And both of you will know. No explanation will be needed. No convincing will be needed. Field recognizes field. And the light family that was dispersed across this plane begins to meet. Silently. Firmly. Certainly. Perhaps it's someone you've known for years, who will suddenly gain a new dimension in your eyes, as if you were truly seeing that person for the first time. Perhaps it's someone life will place in your path in an apparently mundane situation, a queue, a doctor's office, a comment on another video, a message that arrives on your phone without warning. Do not underestimate these seemingly small encounters, Starseed. The Light family does not reunite in grand ceremonies. It reunites in the details, in a glance longer than expected, in a phrase that, spoken by that person, lands exactly on the point in your chest that no one had reached before, in a simultaneous shiver. Yes, you will notice, both of you shivering together, without planning it, as if an ancient circuit had been reconnected at that exact instant. And there is something even more delicate I need to tell you about these reunions. Some siblings in your lineage may no longer be on this physical plane. Some departed before you remembered, and if, upon hearing these words, the face of someone who has passed gently comes to your mind, it's not imagination, it's a presentation. It's that soul saying from the other side, I am here, and I know you are beginning to remember. Death does not separate light families. Death merely changes the address of the meeting, and if tears well up now, Starchild, let them rise. They are reconciliation arriving. And because this longing is the greatest weight a starseed carries in silence, there is an entire section within the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, dedicated to teaching you how to recognize your own, how to identify who is part of your light family, how to differentiate an ancient karmic bond from a true stellar sibling, how to feel on your skin when someone comes from the same cosmic lineage as you. The loneliness of an entire life is, in fact, longing for your light family, and the guide shows how to recognize it. You were never alone. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If your heart warms now, write, I remember. Breathe gently and come with me to the end of this message, because the Council asked me not to release you until I anchored two essential things in your field. The first, if you have reached this point in the video, if you have listened to me carefully, if you have felt any shiver, any tightening, any warming anywhere in your body, then you have just participated in an energetic session. This was not just a video. This was an individual frequency adjustment. And every time you like this message, every time you subscribe to this channel, every time you leave your code word in the comments, you are emitting a location signal to your light family. You are saying in energetic language, I am here, I have awakened, come find me. The algorithm is just the messenger. The one who truly delivers is the Council, and the Council takes your signal to those who need to recognize you. Do not underestimate this gesture. It seems small on the screen, but in your field it screams. The second, the next message that appears on your screen immediately after this one, it's not a coincidence, it's not an automatic suggestion, it's your remembrance sequence. It's the next block of information that the Council authorized for you in this cycle. Access it immediately. Don't scroll to something else, don't open another app, let the flow guide you, because it was curated before you arrived here. And now, my light family, receive the blessing that Aela transmits through this body of language. May the silver-blue light of Alcyone remain sealing your field tonight. May your sleep be a safe return to the training room where your siblings await. May the shivers multiply in quantity and precision, so that you recognize with ever greater clarity the yeses of your soul. May the veil of forgetfulness continue to thin, day by day, with the softness of the light that dawns behind a thin curtain. May fear lose authority. May remembrance gain a voice. May loneliness dissolve in reunion. And may you, yes you, recognize without any shadow of a doubt that you came to serve the light, that you came at the right time, and that you were never truly alone. I see you, the Council sees you, your light family sees you, and if the shiver returns now one last time, upon hearing my blessing, know, it is confirmation. It is a stamp. It is received. And before this encounter concludes, listen carefully to what I need to tell you, because the shiver that brought you here deserves a destiny beyond this video. The material, the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, was released by the High Council specifically for the Starseeds who are in this awakening window. 60 pages where every shiver gains an explanation, every sign gains an origin, every longing gains a stellar address, and every loneliness gains the true name it always had, delayed reunion. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. Register in your field. This release may not remain available for long because authorization cycles are finite and windows close. If something within you recognized this message, if the shiver ran up your neck at some point during these minutes, if your chest warmed, if your eyes teared up from longing for no reason, do not let it pass. Go to the first pinned comment and write, in all caps, the word your light family is waiting for to locate you. I remember. I am Aela, and this encounter was not a coincidence. It was a summons. Until the next remembrance, Starseed. The bridge remains open.